two dysfunctions came together. I don't know. I didn't realize it was so long ago. She told me, at first I was like, oh, I think it was about 1.5 years ago, but really it was about 3 years ago. I met her. I was meeting her at her house to talk to her about tutoring her daughter. And I didn't know for sure if I wanted to even do it because I was going through a real hard time myself. With my mom was getting really, really ill and kind of going down fast. And my husband was in the military who's about to retire, and that was kind of scary. It's like, what are we going to do? Where are we going to go? Are we going to get a job? And, you know, just other family stuff. But I went to her house and met her, and her daughter was just a sweetie and was real eager to learn, so I thought this would be good. And it's funny because, you know, it first started out just kind of as a business relationship, and it's funny how, you know, you never know the friendships that God has stored for you.
She's down to earth, but, you know, it felt peaceful, you know, to be around her.
Sometimes we get a little full of ourselves and thinking, oh, what can I do for, you know, her? And really, God did a lot in my life because, you know, here she lived in this beautiful house, had, you know, just beautiful things, nice car, didn't have to worry about money. And I started getting a little, I'm like, you know, if I just had a little bit, I would probably be a little bit happier. But through our relationship, you know, God reminded me that, you know, and Lisa will probably tell you, those things didn't fill her up. You know, she had a lot of things, but she was still wasn't happy, wasn't fulfilled. And, you know, I learned that that's true. I mean, nothing can fill the place of God. I was struggling myself spiritually and wouldn't think that, you know, I could give anything to anybody, or if I even wanted to give, you know, I was kind of angry with God, like, why me? And, you know, praying, I mean, I would get on my face and cry, but, you know, what I learned is sometimes you just have to let go. And as Christians, you know, it says we have to be instant in season and out of season, no matter what's going on in our own life. And, you know, when I finally figured out I couldn't force God to, you know, make my mom better or whatever, and just tried to be, you know, a friend who was also hurting, He took care of the other thing, you know. So we can't just wait for everything to be perfect in our lives, and when we're kind of empty of ourselves, that's really when, I guess, God can use us.
She just was steady. She didn't, you know, like I said, overly tell me like Bible scriptures or, you know, tell me that I needed God. And she was there and would say some things, but she never was pushy with it. I mean, she was just there. I think that if you push God, then nobody really wants it. But she presented God, and now I'm definitely focusing on the more important things.
Little by little, we became closer, and like I said, I remember that she called me up one day and had just said, Amy, I want to make a change. I'm like, okay, what kind of change? I don't know. What are you talking about? And it was just like, boom. It came together. This is all for a reason. And kind of, I guess, was wanting me to just be like an accountability partner. You know, she was serious, and I told her, I'm there for you, pray for you, whatever I can do. And then, you know, she knew it, and ever since then, and she wanted to, you know, rededicate her life, and then she got baptized. And I think she's more content.
Of course, I still have my struggles. But it's funny because it doesn't knock me on my butt.
Do we want to see this ever?
No. I'm done.
Tell me.